Naomi was born on October 16, 1997, in Chūō-ku, Osaka in Japan, to Tamaki Osaka and Leonard François. Her mother is from Hokkaido, Japan, and her father from Jacmel, Haiti. She has an older sister named Mari, who is also a professional tennis player. The two girls were given their mother's maiden name, for practical reasons, when the family lived in Japan. Osaka's parents met when her father was visiting Hokkaido while he was a college student in New York. When Osaka was 3 years old, her family moved from Japan to Valley Stream, New York on Long Island to live with her father's parents. Osaka's father was inspired to teach his daughters how to play tennis by watching the Williams sisters compete at the 1999 French Open. Having little experience as a tennis player himself, he sought to emulate how Richard Williams trained his daughters to become two of the best players in the world, despite having never played the sport. François remarked that the blueprint was already there, I just had to follow it, with regard to the detailed plan Richard had developed for his daughters. He began coaching Naomi and Mari once they settled in the United States. In 2006, Osaka's family moved to Florida when Naomi was 8 or 9 years old so that they would have better opportunities to train. Naomi practiced on the Pembroke Pines public courts. When she was 15 years old, she began working with Patrick Tauma at the ISP Academy. In 2014, she moved to the Harold Solomon Tennis Academy. She later trained at the Pro World Tennis Academy. Although Osaka was raised in the United States, her parents decided that their daughters would represent Japan. They said, "We made the decision that Naomi would represent Japan at an early age." She was born in Osaka and was brought up in a household of Japanese and Haitian culture. Quite simply, Naomi and her sister Mari have always felt Japanese, so that was our only rationale. It was never a financially motivated decision, nor were we ever swayed by either way by any national federation. This decision may also have been motivated by a lack of interest from the United States Tennis Association, USTA, when Naomi was still a young player. The USTA later offered Naomi the opportunity to train at their National Training Center in Boca Raton when she was 16 years old, but she declined. Naomi Osaka, born October 16, 1997, is a Japanese professional tennis player. She is the reigning champion in women's singles at the Australian Open. Osaka has been ranked number 1 by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, and is the first Asian player to hold the top ranking in singles. She has won 5 titles on the WTA Tour, including 2 titles at both the Grand Slam and Premier Mandatory levels. Born in Japan to a Haitian father and a Japanese mother, Osaka has lived in the United States since she was 3 years old. She came to prominence at the age of 16 when she defeated former U.S. champion Samantha Stosur in her WTA Tour debut at the 2014 Stanford Classic. 2 years later, she reached her first WTA final at the 2016 Pan-Pacific Open in Japan to enter the top 50 of the WTA rankings. Osaka made her breakthrough into the upper echelon of women's tennis in 2018 when she won her first WTA title at the Indian Wells Open. Later in the year, she defeated 23-time Grand Slam singles champion Serena Williams in the final of the U.S. Open to become the first Japanese player to win a Grand Slam singles title. She then won another Grand Slam title at the 2019 Australian Open, her very next Grand Slam event. Osaka is known for her multi-ethnic background and her shy, candid personality. With her diverse background and status as a Grand Slam singles champion, she is one of the most marketable women athletes in the world, ranking second in endorsement income in 2019, behind only Serena Williams. On the court, Osaka has an aggressive playing style with a powerful serve that can reach 125 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour. Osaka's background is particularly unusual, given that she represents Japan, a country that perceives itself as being one of the most racially homogeneous nations in the world. In Japan, she is referred to as a hafu, meaning that she is half Japanese. Osaka's Japanese grandparents did not initially accept her parents' relationship. This led to her parents relocating from Hokkaido to the city of Osaka, where she and her sister were born. As a result, her mother did not have contact with her family for nearly 15 years, and Osaka did not get the chance to return to Japan until she was 11 years old. Her grandparents did not initially support her parents for building their daughters' lives around tennis. However, they later began to support Osaka as a tennis player following her unexpected upset of Sam Stosur in her WTA Tour debut. They were also proud of her in particular for winning the 2018 US Open. Osaka has a shy, reserved personality. Her former coach Sasha Bajin was initially confused by her personality, saying, "I thought she was a little bit more of a diva because she didn't talk much." She doesn't really look at someone's eyes, but that's just because she was always so shy. Back then, I didn't know for what reason. Osaka is also very frank and is regarded as having a dry sense of humor. During her 2018 Indian Wells Open victory speech, she began by saying, hello, I'm oh, never mind, and later noted, "This is probably going to be the worst acceptance speech of all time," after being worried about forgetting who to thank, and appearing to nearly forget to thank her opponent, Daria Kasatkina, as well as one of her sponsors, Yonex. Osaka is an aggressive baseline player. She has excellent raw power, especially on her forehand and serve. Osaka could hit 100 miles per hour, 160 kilometers per hour forehands at the age of 16, and her serve has been clocked at up to 125 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour, making her one of the 10 fastest servers on record in WTA history. While she can use her power to hit high numbers of winners, Osaka's key to success is to be able to win long rallies. One of her first notable instances in which that strategy proved successful was when Osaka made her first career WTA final at the 2016 Pan-Pacific Open. Osaka was drawn against Madison Keys in the semifinals and was able to avenge her tough loss from the 2016 US Open to advance to the final. In the final, she defeated Serena Williams for the second time in 2018 to win her first major title. Osaka finished the year 2018 as the WTA Tour leader in prize money, having earned almost $6.4 million. Osaka entered the Australian Open 2019 as the 4th seed and also one of the 11 players in contention for the world #1 ranking. She made it to the final against Petra Kvitova, having beaten Jesus Sue in the 3rd round despite being one set 2-4 and 0-40 down at one point. Anastasieva Sivatosa also won the first set against her in the 4th round, while number 8 Karolina Pliskova pushed her to 3 sets in the semifinals. After Osaka won the first set in the final, Kvitova saved 3 championship breakpoints before breaking Osaka in back-to-back service games to win the second set. Nonetheless, Osaka recovered to win the championship. She was the first woman to win consecutive Grand Slam singles titles since Serena Williams in 2015, and was the first player to follow up her first Grand Slam singles title with another at the next such event since Jennifer Capriati in 2001. She also became the first Asian player to be ranked #1 in the world in singles. Osaka has been represented by the IMG Management Company since 2016. The Japanese supporting equipment manufacturer Yonex has supplied her with rackets since 2008. She plays with the long discontinued rounder-shaped Yonex E-Zone AI98 racket with various paint jobs, equipped with Polytour Pro 125 and Rexus 130 strings. Nike has been her apparel sponsor since 2019. She has previously been sponsored by Adidas for 4 years. Osaka is a brand ambassador for Japanese automobile manufacturer Nissan and Japanese electronics manufacturer Citizen Watch. She also endorses several other Japanese companies, including noodle maker Nissin Foods, cosmetics producer Shiseido, the broadcasting station Wow Wow, and airline All Nippon Airways ANA. Osaka is one of the most marketable female athletes in the world, earning an estimated 16 million in endorsements alone in 2019, which placed her second in the world behind Serena Williams, who earned 25 million in endorsements. Double Grand Slam winner Naomi Osaka is the second highest paid female athlete in the world over the last year, having already earned an astonishing 24.3 million, according to Forbes. Osaka is in a relationship with American rapper WBN Cordae. Naomi Osaka net worth is around 24 million. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for new awesome videos like these.